So guys, in the previous video, we got introduced to the idea of state variables, thermodynamic state variables, and the equation of the state. So the equation of the state tells us how your pressure, volume, temperature are related to each other. The idea of this equation and the entire thing in general is that if we fix one variable, we can study how the other two influences each other. In this video, we are fixing the pressure, and if we fix the pressure, we are changing the volume and temperature. So in this video, we are looking at PV is equal to nRT. So this is fixed. These two are fixed or constant basically, right? So then we are looking at V and T. We're looking at the relationship between them. And so this is called as isobaric. Iso means same, baric means pressure. An isobaric process is a thermodynamic process in which the pressure remains constant. So basically, if you have a system like this, if you heat it up, when you heat, to maintain the pressure, the volume increases. As and when you cool, to maintain the pressure, the volume decreases. Right? So that's a basic fundamental idea over here. Physical example is when you boil water at atmospheric pressure. So that is a scenario wherein you have the pressure around the system to be 1 atmosphere, close to 1 atmosphere. So the volume changes, but the pressure will not. Right? That's one example. So what happens to your PV diagram? PV diagram, since the pressure is constant, right? Let me actually draw it and explain. I don't like reading through. So here we have a pressure volume diagram. Since we are looking at a particular pressure, right? As when you heat, what happens? The volume either increases or decreases. Right? When you heat, it will increase. If you cool it, it will decrease. So we're looking at a constant constant pressure. So your PV graph will look like this. So obviously your work will be a simple, this region. So pressure into change in volume. So your work is PdV. The total work is V1, V2, PdV. As P is constant, it will come out giving way for integration of just volume. So when you integrate this, we have V2 minus V1. So we can basically talk about the work done in an isobaric process by looking at the pressure, constant pressure, and how much volume has changed. Okay, so that's your PV diagram. The math, we'll be talking about this math. Actually, I'm not written over here, but we have a separate video for the derivations for each process actually. Okay, temperature behavior. How does the temperature behave for a fixed pressure? You can see as and when the temperature increases, the volume also increases. Or if you talk about changing the volume and looking at how the temperature varies, that also can be done. So in an isobaric process, the temperature always changes when heat is added or removed. So when heat is added, temperature increases, gas expands. Right? This very graph shows that. When heat is removed, temperature decreases, gas contracts. So from PV is equal to nRT, we have the relationship T2 by T1 is equal to V2 by V1. So this we can prove it with similarity of triangles, right? So we have seen such graphs also before, but anyways, we'll be looking at the derivation. So this is the relationship between volume and temperature for a constant pressure. So this is at a different pressure, this is at a different pressure, and this is a different pressure. Can you see that? So please see that they are at different pressure, don't get confused. So this is for one fixed pressure, this is for another fixed pressure, and this is for third fixed pressure. Okay, so that's your volume temperature graph. In the next video, we'll be looking into deriving this per se. I think I have it. So do you want anything from here? Nothing much. Yeah, you can have a look at this. So I have written work is the rectangular area under the curve and the expression is over here. So if you guys are interested, you can add this as well. Actually, you do add it. You do add this.